Sorry, guys. Apparently, I'm already messing up.
That was amazing. Give me 10. All right, 5, 4, 3. That was so good.
Hey, look. Oh.
All right. Hopefully, everything works okay. But as always, this is.
Hey guys.
Let us know, guys.
This is rigged beyond belief.
Yeah. So hopefully this all works out.
Oh look, I've still got red from last time we did this.
That's amazing. That's awesome, Nova. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're really excited for tonight. We're going to unveil a little duo.
Yeah, we
Should be really exciting.
until now we've kind of just been.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was pausing because that webcam light was blinking, and I.
Oh, don't worry. The webcam is so it's so unapologetically faulty.
Yeah, we do stuff on YouTube, but our webcam is our biggest internet troll.
Are you stopped?
What are you talking about?
What's happening here?
Oh, it's just because the webcam went out.
Oh, there we go. There's the webcam.
All right, guys.
You knew it.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't rely on the webcam being completely up and running this time. We do actually. We should get a different one. But c'est la vie.
Let us. I mean, there's not really much we can do about it now, but let us know if we're still in sync with the webcam. If not, enjoy Catalina and I talking out of sync for the entire time
gosh.
because the webcam decided to turn off in the first 2 minutes.
In the first 10 seconds.
Yeah,
bro.
it really was. It was like the first 10 seconds.
Okay, so tonight we're going to be drawing.
Wait, does this mean? Yeah, are we good? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Nova. I appreciate you canceling your plans for us. We promise we'll make it worth your while. Hello, Katie Soar. Am I pronouncing it right? Katie Soar. No sore feelings here.
Oh, that's so
I'll leave
bad.
if you want me to. No,
That's
tonight,
so sore.
it's a special occasion because until this point, we've kind of been designing tangential characters or characters that won't show up for a bit. But tonight, we are designing 2 characters that will likely show up in the pilot episode that are pretty integral to the plot. So, and actually, it's something that we're kind of completely blank on. We haven't really thought too much about the design, so we're really relying on you guys to come up with some great ideas.
Hey, I'm going to go to a waiting video really quick, or the standby video, because I want to close my After Effects, and I don't want people to see the actual episode.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, it's secret.
So
Okay.
we'll be back in just a sec. But you can
Okay.
keep talking. They can hear us.
Okay.
Okay.
Katie Source said bad pun. I know.
look.
I apologize.
Is this bad? What's going on with
Oh, look at that episode. Oh, it's so cool looking.
Too
And
bad they can't see.
There it goes.
Why does mine keep falling out of 1080p? I don't understand
It's
that.
because of the connection. Here, I'll turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone.
I'll turn off my Wi-Fi too. There's too much technology.
It doesn't matter though, as long as you can see the chat and then the Joey screen, really.
It's that camera that's gonna do my head in.
Okay. All right. So.
Let's start this
Oh look,
again.
y'all are frozen again.
Again.
I've definitely got a spring for a real camera. Like this Microsoft camera, as good as it is a horrible troll. Okay, so the first people we're going to be working on. Let's I don't know. Where do you want to start? They're a father and son duo.
Okay, so tentatively we have them named Brick and Burke.
Yeah.
That was just kind of what we first thought of, but it's not. We're not necessarily like married to the idea of those names. But it's like a villain recently formed team, but it consists of a father and son.
Yeah, they've been okay. So originally they were more cartoonish, kind of Home Alone. Marv and what's the other one's name? Marv and Harry and Marv type
Harry
characters.
and Marv.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we were thinking of a more nuanced, funny way to do it, and we figured, wouldn't it be funny if like an estranged father and son, and the son has already kind of come of age, he's like 17 or 18, and so it's kind of awkward. And I mean, the dad hasn't really been around, and so they just kind of have to hang out. And the son kind of steamrolls over the dad, and the dad kind of just deals with it because he feels bad that he wasn't there in his son's life. So, anyways, they get into some mischief in the pilot episode, and they're villains, essentially. Crooks.
Yeah, but one of the first lines that we wrote for them was the father, like a moment of just kind of quiet and still. And the father kind of turns to the son. He's like, "So, what were you like growing up?
What were you like growing up?"
What were you like what the?
That's a question no parent should ever ask their child. They should have
It's
been
just-
there.
It's just a crazy question. Like, so what was your favorite team growing up? Like, just who were you as a person? And I think it's amazing that they've only like recently been reunited, probably within the past 6 months or so, and they're very low level villains.
Yeah, they're like if there's like goons, henchmen, like bosses, then they're like villains and then super villains. If I had to like grade them or something like that, and these guys are goons. They're like the lowest of the low.
level.
Yeah. So right now, these guys are, I would say they're more poverty stricken than a lot of other characters and stuff like that. So I'm going to probably make them a little more like low class, I guess, is a good way of describing it.
It's I don't think either of them are very intellectual, but they don't have a lot of means. So they're
Remember?
just go ahead.
I was gonna say, remember how you were showing me those potential designs for Vito's nephew yesterday
Yes.
on Big Guy Twitter?
Big Guy Twitter, what's that?
It's a
Don't.
It's a Catalina showed me this hashtag called Big Guy Twitter, and it's for just bigger guys that are feeling themselves. And there was this one Italian or Hispanic looking kid with just this chain on, this big polo that was nice and wrinkle free, and he was just feeling himself and taking like shots on the cityscape and everything. And she's like, "That's what Vito's nephew
It
looks
was like from behind, and you could see like him with his arms outstretched. And
Eagle wings.
It was amazing, and he had like his hands not completely outstretched, but they were like holding the world or something, and he had chains, and it was amazing. I was like, this guy's pretty cool.
So I was figuring like something like that, to where if we are doing a 17 or 18-year-old, maybe capitalize on that. Not maybe like with a jersey or something that evokes more of being a kid. I think there's an opportunity there to.
Okay, all right, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the kid is probably thinner and taller.
Yeah, he's kind of
and
a
the
punk.
dad. Yeah, and the dad as shorter and squatter, or do we want to play with that dynamic where, see, you don't want them to look. Well, we could make them look alike.
So I don't think the dad should be fat. I've always imagined him as kind of a skinny fat, maybe like Nebbish dad.
And I don't want us to go the Always Sunny route, like with Danny DeVito being Frank, like really short and kind of like just kind of stout. I don't want us to go that way with it.
Thank you, Caddy Sore, for the kind words. We appreciate it. We're glad to have you.
Technical difficulties and all.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Thank you so much
love
for
us,
hanging
warts
out.
and all.
Warts and all.
Oh, and when we get a new webcam, we are just smashing this one to bits.
That's gonna be
film
behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll put it on our channel. Just destroying this webcam. I cannot wait. But hey, we've been talking this whole time. You guys can start throwing suggestions our way. We would love to hear them.
But yeah, again, so they're going to be like a duo, but it's a father and son for sure. But just kind of tell us how you see them. Now that we've given you a little bit of backstory. Yeah, Nova said that she likes the idea of them both kind of being similar in size. Which works the way it is right now, because the son's only a little bit taller, which kind of happens at some point.
Yeah, that son already. That looks great.
Yeah, I don't want him to be like.
Yeah, I see.
Yes, Brent, just like Office
Space style. That's right, Brent.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Beauty
I'm gonna
and
run
the
over this thing.
Beast. Right, Miles? You're gonna go see Beauty and the Beast tonight.
No, I'm seeing Power Rangers later, and I am so excited. I'm more excited for the live stream, of course.
Yeah, let's.
Live stream's like a hot fudge sundae. Power Rangers is a cherry on top. I'm awful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad.
You're
tonight.
bad with these puns.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry if this makes us seem low tech, but Caddy Sword, could you please tell us if we're in sync or not? Because I don't want to. Just tell us if what our mouths are saying matches with what you're hearing. I hate this webcam.
Yeah, it's
I hate this
it's the most atrocious. But thankfully, I think it is the last bit of all of this setup that has to go, man.
Yeah. Remember that judge? You're an atrocious mother.
Oh, when was that?
Oh, never mind. Maybe the dad should be just a little bit shorter, like now. Yeah, so just a little bit shorter.
I'm trying to think of like a real world adult that I've seen that I had a. I don't want to say his name. I had a basketball coach in 7th grade, and he was a nice guy, but I'm thinking that he's just a thin kind of. It was like a Spivey was a person.
And the thing is I don't want one to bully your instinct. Yay!
Yay, Caddy Sore, you're our good luck charm.
I wouldn't say that because that feels like a struggle in power to me. I think there should be a struggle in like intellect.
Yeah.
Between the two of these people.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Because I think one of them taking the reins more than the other. Oh.
Do you want me to give him like teardrop tattoos so he's done like hard time?
The kid?
Oh, whoa.
The dad?
The kid. I like how you go for the kid. The kid first.
Well, because I thought the dad was like kind of nebbish and he lets the kid kind of push him around.
I mean, the dynamic, does it work with the dad having like outdated references and stuff like that? Like he doesn't quite understand the world as it exists now. So like he talks about stuff that doesn't necessarily relate to things today, or are we talking about a person that was just very stupid and got caught that way?
I don't know. What do you think, Miles? Oh, sorry. Mike just faded sound. Okay. What do I think between the two of them, Miles?
Well, let's figure this out for a second. Mike just faded sound. I know they can't see us, but they at least need to be able to hear us too.
Yeah.
Is this better, guys?
Should be.
I can always jump just straight to drawing, and we can cut this thing out.
Okay.
Well, no, we have a slight delay, so it just showed back up on mine. Sorry, guys. If this happens again, we'll just go straight to the drawing and just do audio without the webcam. Tell us if we're still in sync, though. If we are, we'll keep going until we have one more hiccup, and then we will cut out the webcam.
And I'm sure it will come very soon.
Cam is back.
I feel like we're the crew.
Mike
like
is
we're
still
just.
low. I don't know why the mic would be different.
That's okay.
Boosted.
All right.
Okay.
Nova, you are our
Our tech.
our critic, or our tech critic. Tell us, does it sound better now? We will adjust because we're not. I don't want to make you guys sit through an hour of us drawing with and not be able to
even hear us.
That would be.
That would be the word. It'd be like Miles on this past podcast.
Okay.
Oh my honey.
I didn't sing ragtime songs. I just sounded like I was underwater because I wasn't facing the microphone enough.
Can't even face the mic.
You know, it'd be funny if Nova wasn't even responding right now because she couldn't even hear us.
That'd be so sad. So the son is going to be how old roughly? 17, 18?
Yeah, I would say he's going to be 17, 18, something like that.
So young. So he's just recently.
I've got an idea. Go ahead. Grab that. Plug this in to yours.
Okay.
Because that.
We've always said we make the best animations. We never said we made the best live streams, guys.
Okay.
We write the best.
And maybe we should switch from Arte Fact Production just to Arte Fact Animation because the production quality of this joint ain't up to snuff.
We do straight animation, guys.
Yeah. The webcam we're using is actually an artifact, circa 2004.
Actually, it's from 2013, 14.
Oh well, technology's we make the best animations. We never said we made the best live streams, guys.
Okay,
Technova.
She threw a little.
Maybe we should
She
switch
threw
from
a little,
Artifact
name on it.
Production
Oh,
just
Mike
to
is
Artifact
back. Yeah,
Animation.
son.
The
That's
production
right. Okay,
quality
no,
of
the
this
last thing. Now that you can hear us.
She actually said, "Yeah, I'm straight animation."
Now that you can hear us, are we in sync?
the webcam we're using is actually.
If
an
not, I'm
artifact.
walking out of the room.
You were
circa
so
2004.
greedy. Actually,
I know. I should just count my blessings. They can hear us, so it doesn't even matter if we're in sync.
I'm gonna try and give the son a longer trench coat.
Oh, this is feeling very
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Yep.
I don't want to go that way.
Yep.
That's very true.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't want to go that way.
Got a little Columbine.
No.
Oh,
Not
I thought you.
Columbine.
I thought you meant because you
What?
didn't. Wait, what? So what did you think he was gonna
What
look
did
like?
you? Where was your mind?
I
Where
thought
was your
you
head
meant like
going?
because he's like a taller white kid and he's wearing like a coat or something that he looked like one of the Columbine
Bro,
kids.
you went dark.
You went way somewhere else.
What did you? What did you think he was looking like? Silent Bob or something? 'Cause he had a- Okay.
That's what I would go for.
And you know what I was about to ask you? I was like, what about a little bit of facial hair? And I didn't even realize that you were drawing Kevin.
Yeah, we don't want to go Kevin Smith.
You were drawing old Kev.
Maybe instead of a baseball cap. Let me see.
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
How about...
It's
Turn
on
the
airplane
Wi-Fi.
mode. Yeah, it's on
Okay.
airplane mode. Oh my god, this live stream.
I promise it's not always a disaster like this, guys.
It's that thing again.
No, it's working.
No, it's just the connection. It's the Wi-Fi up here.
Yeah.
One sec. Give us a sec,
We're
guys.
dying.
Stick with us. Stick with us. Do not leave.
Do not leave.
You were
If
held
you leave,
captive.
you'll be put on a blacklist. And you're not going to even be allowed back.
They're like it was a live stream or more just pictures. Why am I having such issues with Wi-Fi?
I don't think you'll... So...
Okay. Shoulder length shadow. What's HSM? HSM 1 and 2 suck. And then he says HSM sucks. Okay. Let me see. Goodness. Okay, we will get back to designing. As long as you guys can hear us, we're all good. Nova says, what about the kid having like shoulder length shaggy hair, but dark hair?
Okay.
I like
Shoulder length hair could look pretty trashy. I like that.
Oh, High School Musical. Okay. Well, I guess I agree.
Who?
It's an interesting username. The username is High School Musical 1 and 2 suck. And then the first message is High School Musical sucks.
I believe it. I had let me tell you something. I just did a car ride once from Delaware up to a place in Pennsylvania, and I had to watch High School Musical nonstop.
When?
This was years ago, but it was
Who
torture.
put that on?
Look at this. The hair.
Oh, that's awful.
Does he have any jewelry? Maybe an earring? Give him a little stud, a la George
Sure.
Michael.
Sure, we can give him a stud. Let's do it.
That'd be funny if he looks like a little teenage George Michael. Yeah, that's weird.
How about a black
Yeah,
vest?
that's weird.
Yeah, maybe he looks like a tough kid, but like from a different era, like a 90s tough kid or an 80s tough kid.
80s tough kid feels very high haired to me in short shorts. 90s kid is just a throw up of color and patterns.
Yeah.
And it's too baggy. You're not even wearing cotton anymore.
I'm starting to think that's really funny if you do a 90s tough kid. So a bunch of orange and green and purple and like just those random designs that have like lines and squigglies.
What was that pattern you saw? Do you remember?
Chevron.
No, there was someone was wearing a patterned shirt. Maybe it was Beatha.
It
In a
was,
photo or
it had
something?
like fruit.
Yeah.
It had
was
fruit on
something
it.
like that.
But it was like 3 large images of fruit and they were just repeating all over the thing.
Yeah, that's funny. If it's, like so cherries and bananas or something. Yeah,
Early
or pineapples.
90s.
Yeah, that's okay. We're starting to get there. That's funny.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, Nova Nightingale says he looks like my brother. I approve.
So he wears like a short sleeve shirt and then he wears like an open vest and the vest has like the fruit on it.
I don't know if I'm gonna give that to him. I think I may give that to his
The
dad.
fruit.
I think I may give that to his dad. Let me give him. The kid actually looks pretty cool, comparatively. So I need to make him look less cool. Let me change his nose.
Like, he needs to think a lot of himself, but we need to be in on the joke that he's not as cool as he...
Right.
And that makes it even funnier if the dad's intimidated by him, or kind of gets... Because it's like the kid isn't even objectively cool. Oh, you know, if you don't give him sideburns...
Yeah.
If it's just on... because you know that style where it's like on the top...
Oh.
Or like the friend from Terminator 2, John Connor's friend.
Yeah.
It's just
You know, the
straight.
redhead kid? Where it just goes like this. And it's long, but like there's no hair on the sides right there.
No, I don't think it should be like that.
Otherwise,
I
you're giving
think,
him...
I think you could get away with your turn with like just something straight down here.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
Not-
yeah, but you did. Wait,
No,
yeah.
not like so extreme. I just meant like all this right here. Don't even give him that.
Yeah,
Just-
don't
it
even
goes to
give
you.
him any sideburns. Just go straight back.
Hawaiian. Yeah. So,
What does High School Musical sucks think?
well, I'm not. I'm waiting for another suggestion because the last one was give him a hijab, and I don't think that
Whoa!
we're getting a little. I mean, I brought up Columbine. We're gonna stop there. Maybe a nice.
Give him a hijab.
Don't laugh and don't encourage.
It's just crazy.
Why would it? Come on, man. Why would they? I don't even know if
Because
you're a
that's
guy.
a religious thing. He's like a 17-year-old kid who's like trying to steal cash.
Yeah, this is good. He's starting to look just like the friend from T2. Yeah, guys. I mean, we're not being aloof here. These are two characters for some reason that we've always kind of been a blank slate on. So all your ideas are like the first ideas. More diversity, more hijabs. Well, you know what? High School Musical 1 and 2 suck.
I didn't see one in High School Musical.
How about the? Well, maybe that's why he thinks it sucks.
Oh, good
yeah,
point.
because there weren't a lot of
see.
hijabs in it. How
I
about this?
see.
Well, I can't guarantee that 50% of the extras in the background will have hijabs, but we'll see what we can do for you. I know it's important to you.
They're
but I-
superheroes. They're already in their own like.
Yeah. I mean, thanks. This is weird. I mean, I know it's the internet, but I always get surprised. Nova Nightingale, give him a half punk look, maybe a spiked choker with that vest.
See,
Okay.
Well,
does he have any color in his hair? Does he have a little bit of flair that
That's
way?
the thing. I don't want it because we walk a fine line between making him look like ironically like punk, which I want, versus making it look like we actually tried to make him look tough, and then it just looks cartoony.
Do you think the dad's trying to look like him, and that's why he has the pineapple shirt, or like the weird, the weird fruity shirt? Because he's like, oh look, he's some color too.
Yeah, or maybe like a fruity shirt, or like maybe like if the kid has a black vest, the dad has like a whitewashed or a denim vest.
What do you guys think? Because we need to figure out his pants too. If he's gonna be wearing shorts, what his shoes look like. What do you think?
Oh, thanks for the sub, HSM 1 and 2 suck. Hey Rachel, what's up? We our webcam crapped out on us, so
We're not on anymore.
we're not even gonna try to set that thing. Or we might. We'll give it one more try. We'll keep talking to you guys, though. We can't guarantee it'll be in sync. Tech Nova is handling that for us.
She's on it.
She's a salaried employee. She just handles webcam operations.
Fingers crossed.
I'm looking for that blue light.
No. Okay. No.
We're designing Brick, and tentatively called Brick and Burke, Rachel. They are a father and son kind of low-level criminal team. The son is like 17 years old. The dad is like a middle-aged dad. They've been estranged for the kid's whole childhood, so it's like an awkward thing of, what were you like growing up? Like, they've only been reunited for like 6 months.
Recently, and it's not going well, but they're still trying to somehow make it work.
The dad's trying to make it work more than the kid is.
Well, but who knows what their story's going to end up being? All I know is that they're a great fit together as father and son. Because I like the idea of it being like a family type business, but they're bad at it. They're just bad in business.
Yeah, that's what I always saw them as, was like generational goons.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel, so those are what we're dealing with. And
Currently.
yeah, these are like the only characters that we haven't had a totally like crystal clear picture of right when we thought of them. So any and all suggestions are the one, like, those are the first ones. We don't have any preconceived notions with them. We're actually trying to, this helps us write, so we really want to come up with a look for him. We're thinking that the kid is like a wannabe tough kid. He thinks he's really cool, but he looks kind of stupid. And then the dad is trying to be like his son because he's trying to bond with his son. Hey, Becca, what's up?
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
Hope you're doing well.
Becca is our voice actress for Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah, so yeah, Maddie is on the chat, guys. So say hi to Maddie.
Hey, Maddie. What, Maddie? Yeah, no. Hey, Becca.
Well,
sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, Becca. You joined at the right time. The camera's working now.
Becca, we had a company meeting, and we kind of decided that, not for the rest of the cast, just for you, that in order to continue, you have to legally change your name to Maddie. So we
If
just
you could
stopped.
get on that, that'd be great.
Go ahead and get on that. Yeah, we're not gonna help with that. You just handle that yourself, please.
Did you like the dog photo?
I was gonna bring that up, but I thought you guys were gonna give me crap for it.
And I will always give you
Hey,
crap
Becca,
for it.
let's talk about that mean comment you left on my Instagram photo of me as a dog. I thought it was really well done, and I put a lot of work into it.
It was tasteful.
I guess not everyone appreciates realistic anthropomorphic pictures.
But it was you in Austin, right?
I don't want to talk about it. It's a sore subject.
You guys
Purveyor
must
of
have been on-
Parade's Pizza.
We're just a couple of puppies hungry for some Parade's kibble.
Ew.
No, I mean, okay, whatever.
Okay, we need to get back to Brick and Burke.
I'm just waiting for HSM 1 and 2 suck to... Oh, wait, no, he did comment again. If he's supposed to look tough, then the guy's sleeves rolled up. Comes across as tough and douche. Quite the fit.
That's
Not
true.
douchey, just tough and douche.
Tough and douche.
Cool.
What would he roll up in there? I don't imagine it would be cigarettes. I think it would be something else. And it's pretty funny that maybe he would put like a pocket knife or
HSM 1 and 2, you're growing on me. He says, help, I'm in the doghouse. We're going to turn this live stream into just a bunch of dog puns, man. Okay, let's focus on Brick and Burke, as they're called for now.
So sleeves, he said possibly rolled up. That reminds me of The Outsiders. It's very Outsiders.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to make him look like earnestly tough.
Like
I want to make him look stupid. I like the
And he's-
90s idea better.
And they live in a hero universe. There's technology and stuff like that. But they wouldn't have access to it. They're low level.
Well, then why don't we give him a mullet instead of having him give him long hair all the way through? Give him short hair up in front and then long hair in the back.
Because that to me signifies like ignorant.
They are ignorant.
But not
I really think it's going to be conveyed way more through his clothes than through his hair. I mean, the hair is going to be important, but I think that just taking a route of trying to make him look legitimately tough versus that 90s idea, which I think is the most inspired one so far.
Okay, then how
But
do we
you know
do
what? I know 90s hair to me was no scalp. It was all just hair.
Mhm.
It was all, you couldn't see anyone's scalp. Even boys didn't part their hair like that. You couldn't see scalp. It was just a puff of hair. So it kind of makes sense if it was long even back here, but it kind of curled under just a
Yeah.
little. If it was something like that.
it? Can we give him like the Superboy hair? Where it's not necessarily all
Yeah.
the way like super long, but it's kind of like a tuft on
Yeah,
top and
it's
then...
like just a little too much hair. You need to decide to do something else with it.
I think it would be nice if it's like dark on the bottom, but like blondish on the top, or like lighter.
that makes him feel very Stingish, and I don't want that.
Sting.
The
Like the singer?
Yes.
The
Oh.
Superboy hair is like, it's like technically you would call it short hair, but it's too much hair, and it just looks really bad. I know exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
molded.
Yeah, it's like this. It
It's
goes like this.
molded. Yes.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Actually, I kind of like that idea.
The 90s has some of the worst comic book character designs.
Wrong.
I lived through Doug. You want to talk bag design?
Okay, well, I don't trust Joey because X-Men suck because they didn't put Mr. Sinister and the Sentinels in the first movie.
They should have.
He got spoiled by the animated series.
Yeah, I was spoiled. I'm sorry. I got cool storylines.
Hey, Joey, do you hear that?
What? You know what? You know
it's
what?
Cosmic Eel.
Oh my!
We should have heard it. We should have heard him coming. Cosmic Eel. What's up, man?
Cosmic Eel.
There
What's
he
going
is.
on, bro?
The one, the only, that galactic fish, the Cosmic Eel.
The galactic fish kid. It's Cosmic Eel.
Hey man, we're gonna be contacting you soon because we're gonna need you to record lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be looking out for that, Cosmic Eel. I've got your info still.
The amount of lines is directly correlated to the amount of good ideas you give us tonight.
So you better step it up.
Get on it. Oh, thanks for the awesome fan art, by the way. I don't think we've had a chance to thank you
the
directly.
Captain Gun!
Yeah, the Captain Gun fan art was great.
Oh my gosh, the Captain Gun. And
Thank you so much,
And he was
Cosmic
here
Eel.
for it, which is even better. Like you were here at the creation.
Yeah, guys,
of
look.
Captain
So that's
Gun.
Cosmic Eel's character design is just on screen there. He's a character now. He's a real person, and he's a character in the show. That's why we tell everyone to audition and everyone to send stuff because you can literally end up as a character. It's a cool moment in time where everything is malleable.
So as of right now, we have Maddie cast as. Becca Zabolio is playing Maddie. For the voice of Dane the Armadillo, we have the stand-up comedian Theo Vaughn. We've been tweeting about that because we have both of them cast now. So we're still in the process of casting Jack and Mo. So if you know someone or if you want to audition, you can always head over to artifactproduction.com and you'll be able to click on the character photos, read information about them, and then submit your audition because we have audition slides available for you to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then also the fan art. Miles, tell me about fan art.
Look, they're all becoming friends. Cosmic Eel says, "Hey, Nova. You guys are like our babies. You're our little children."
Don't not use those words.
I'm Uncle Miles.
So
That's
creepy, Uncle
Creepy,
Miles.
man.
I'm the creepy uncle. I only show up every Thursday on a live stream. Please get him off screen. You guys were happy when the webcam went out.
Yeah, Joey was over there pulling it with his feet.
Joey was yanking on the cord with his feet, trying to get me to not see it.
No Uncle Miles tonight. But tell me about the fan art.
Oh yeah, fan art. So we're still in the month of March, so we're still having our fan art competition, and not competition really, just contest. We it's more of a giveaway. Joey has this really nice set of refillable art pens that are different colors, and they have like refillable cartridges and everything, and it's a pretty expensive, pretty nice set that I think anyone who's even interested in art would be really well equipped to have. So all you have to do is send us fan art either through Twitter, email, Instagram, and just tag us in it. We've gotten a fair amount of submissions, and they're all great. The cool thing about fan art is we see the design of our show all the time. So when we see our characters expressed in a different artistic design, it's cool to us.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's very, very nice. But I was going to say, too, that you can draw any of our 4 principal characters. So Jack, Maddie, Mo, and Dane, or any of the other characters that we've come up with during live streams. So that would be like Captain Gun, Cosmic Eel, Dansby.
Any of the female
Vito.
characters that we've come up with.
Yeah.
Vito. You could draw Vito for sure.
Yeah, the little girl with the little long sleeves and the
Yeah,
hair.
and all our live streams are on our YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to. And you can pull those for reference and then do your own iterations or an original character. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, all the stuff on our live streams have been mainly original characters that you guys have helped us come up with. So
Yeah.
who's to say that you can't just draw one on your own?
Yeah,
and
be sure to submit that to us within the coming week because we're doing the drawing by the end of the month.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, and I think in like 1 or 2 podcasts, we'll be announcing the winner at the end of March, beginning of April. So you still got a good 10 days to submit it, and literally everything is awesome, and everything is in the fan art gallery on our website. So no matter who wins or who we pick, it's going to be on our
goes in the
website
fan
no
art.
matter what. You don't want me to read that because HSM 1 and 2 sucks says, "Adopt me too." Heart.
Why? What? Scroll up. You don't know what's been going on.
Yeah, no, they're just talking to Uncle Miles. I like that guy. Adopt. Everyone's saying adopt me. And then HSM 1 and 2 says, "I want to audition, but only if I can speak my lines with a hijab." So it's just okay. HSM 1 and 2, I will adopt you. I will adopt Nova also. Nova, I'm 22 as well, so you know.
That's a weird setup.
Well, she says, adopt me even though I'm 22 and support myself.
Hey, she's got that going for her.
Aunt Catalina, they say, can I have some grapes? I've been so good. I need a fruit. Oh, no, guys. Thank you, Rachel, for the first actual suggestion for the characters in forever. Give the son a chain wallet, please. Yeah, guys, let's get back to designing. We'll talk how the adoption process later.
Oh, he's got sad eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we go
look
back
at that dad's blank eyes.
He looks like he could be a dentist or something.
Yeah, right now I have him with kind of a crown, like a, what's it called? Bird's nest, I guess is what you'd call it, type of hair.
Okay.
But we can always change it.
Hey, Joey, how do you feel about like the implication of the length of the shorts? So, like, if you make them like Kevin Smith length for the kid, or do you think that would...
I want to see him running. I want to see the knee in him running.
We could make him longer.
Like cargo shorts? I don't know.
I like cargo shorts because they're very 90s. But are you talking about like jorts? Like jean shorts?
No.
I'm just saying it's worth playing with the length of the shorts. So instead of them just being kind of ineffectual shorts, that's an opportunity to make a statement.
Do you want them to be frayed?
Yeah.
Frayed?
Yeah, maybe just below the knees, and they're jean shorts and they're frayed.
What if they were like shorts that like did like the long the big bell bottom, kind of like the Jenkos did, but they were frayed there too?
I just got rid of my Jinkos actually. Should have had them. Let's see.
I don't know what any of this. I mean,
if it's
bro,
short,
you don't know what
I know I'm
Jinkos
pushing
are?
30, but I don't remember the 90s.
but it has maybe like an inverted pleat at the waist, and then it kind of flares out. But then it's all.
They made like shorts, but that looked like bell bottoms.
No, I'm saying bell bottoms have wide.
Yeah.
Right, like, but that's how the entire leg for Jenkos was. What if instead of jeans, like full length jeans,
How do you spell
you had
Jenko?
JNCO? If
I
you
had
had
big
shorts,
rigs and mammoths.
he had mammoths.
Mammoths were 40-inch leg holes.
It was whenever you went to go play
40-inch leg holes.
Yeah, bro.
your pogs, right?
Yeah, play
Oh
pogs.
yeah, no, Angel. Yeah. Yes, Catalina. This is exactly what I was thinking of. Look.
Yes.
That's
see?
amazing.
That is
Look,
a
right here.
gross length.
Look.
It's gross.
And it's great. Yeah.
It's so gross.
That's great. And then you can do the socks too. I like when socks are visible. That's very.
So you want the socks pulled up with like some sneakers?
Yeah, maybe the socks go up to like half the shin.
Oh, that's so hideous.
Hi, Isaiah Cow 1. Hi, Dylan Samuel. Statement level frayed shorts. Oh, hey, Nova. Sorry, we've been getting more comments than usual. A sweatshirt around the waist.
Oh.
We can try that. I'm afraid it might look too Hey Arnold.
Oh, that's a pretty cool look, though.
What if he does? What if No, he can't have a hoodie and then wraps around his waist.
Yeah, you can't do both.
Dang it.
And we've already got Jack in a hoodie. I don't want to put everyone in one. I actually like these jorts that are like Jinkos.
We got some jorts. We got some jorts.
Rachel says, I'm feeling rollerblades. Like, if someone tried to rob me on rollerblades, I'd let them.
Rollerblades, dude.
And that'd be a good line for him to...
He'd be like,
Yeah.
just let him. Just let him.
You ever see someone get robbed on rollerblades? They just let you have it. That's a good... Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to wear them all the time, but rollerblades are nice.
Yeah, dude, rollerblades.
A rollerblade gang.
Rollerblade... He's like, so what were your friends like?
But they're circling around their prey, just like
they weren't really friends,
rollerblading.
we were more of a rollerblade gang. That's pretty good.
Toe picks, dude.
I'm all for just making this the 90s character.
They wanted quad, but we like inline.
Oh, man.
That was the rift in their original gang.
HSM 1 and 2 suck. Funny you should mention that, because if you go back like 2 live streams, we actually designed a talk show host character named Zang Beckley.
Oh, please watch that one.
Well, because he recommended an oversized suit. And I go back to that live stream because he's kind of like a Maury talk show host, but he's more well respected. It's kind of for a hero, kind of trashy daytime talk show. And we have him wearing an oversized kind of khaki suit. So, great idea. Yeah, we used that, but we used that on a different character, unfortunately. So I think we're going to have to go with a different look for the dad.
I thought of a line for him when he's like, I got this all written down. Right here.
In his heart? That's great. I got this all written down.
Right here.
Right here. Such a great guy. I love Zane.
I'm good. Can you write that down, please?
Yeah, I'll write that down.
I like the kid, man. He's coming along pretty well.
Look at that. Man, it looks like he chews gum. He looks like one of those people who chews gum violently. Like,
Dylan
yeah,
said,
just
for the
really...
pep on the left, I need either a mustache that covers his mouth or a goatee that is his mouth.
goatee that's his mouth.
Let's see.
A mustache that covers up or a goatee that is his mouth.
Okay, we have to figure out this dad. The son's pretty
He drew
much.
his rollerblades.
The son is pretty
Big.
much done. Yeah, the rollerblades are a great idea, man.
What if he just doesn't want to take them off? He's like, I'm more agile this way.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that in case I ever need to get away.
Makes us faster.
Yeah.
We need to have an edge.
Dad, we gotta have an edge. That's good.
So does that mean?
God, I have to write that down too.
So does that mean his dad wears like four-wheelers? You know, like regular roller skates?
They can't both be in skates. It's funny if the son is,
but
because he can take risks
Yeah,
and
that's
be
true.
hurt
That's true.
by doing that.
That's true. I kind of want to give him like sunglasses, like Last Son of Krypton had.
Oh, yeah, big square ones.
Yeah.
Weird that you remember that character, man.
Dude, I remember all the '90s characters.
Last Son of
Krypton's
Krypton's a terrible character.
He's
That
so
whole story
cool,
arc is
dude.
awful.
He's so cool. What, Reign of the Supermen?
Yes! Yes, the only good character is Steel that came out of that.
Steel
And then
was-
even that
Oh.
turned into a worse movie.
Oh, Cosmic Eel. He wanted to let us know that he's mostly here in spirit. His internet is spotty right
And Cosmic
now.
Eel, don't even start because we're not gonna give you crap for your internet being spotty,
Yeah,
buddy.
our webcam has been
It's been
Yeah.
tap dancing on my last nerve tonight.
yeah, pretty much.
It has
Yeah.
been.
Hey, Cosmic Eel, tomorrow I want you to go back and rewatch this webcam and then just rewatch this live stream and then watch the first 5 minutes. You'll retract your apology. It's a promise. It's on us.
It's a promise. It's on us.
Okay, I'm getting rid of this dad. Let's start over on.
Okay.
Yeah, Isaiah Cow, I was thinking that Heelys would be a good thing if you need to go to a more normal shoe. So
Heelys.
Dylan Skate Brothers, Pizza Brothers. Dylan's my roommate from UT.
Oh.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's the one that I saw Tim and Eric live with.
Awesome.
They need a father-son resemblance, like a facial mole or match. Rachel, you're really on the chain wallets, aren't you? I think
Matching
maybe
chain
you just
wallet.
have a chain wallet. Maybe that's your thing.
Look, I'm drawing him like no face. He looks like a giant blob.
No.
It looks like he has no limbs. He's just a torso and a head.
I'm just trying to get like the feel of him down. Like if he's downtrodden.
Well, there are two things here. The son has added height because of the rollerblades. The hair gives him a little bit more height, and I think naturally he's taller than. Well, that's actually three things. Taller than
Let
him.
me put the dad on a separate layer.
Well, Rachel's suggestion is good too because we haven't made any characters that are related.
Oh, what
so
did
far.
Rachel say?
She said. Well, she said.
Oh, what did Rachel say?
She said that they need a father-son resemblance because I mean, and if you think about it, we haven't made any characters that are related so far.
That's true. They're not. They are related. However,
so do you want it to be like a hip dad that's trying to do what his son is doing?
they can't be too cool, and we have to remember that they have.
I don't mean a cool dad. I mean someone trying to be cool.
No, because I think that's what the son's trying to do. He's trying to look tough. But the point I was making is they haven't spent time together. So I don't think they really look that much alike necessarily.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's why I think that like kind of pineapple shirt or whatever is his attempt at it to identify more closely with his son.
I'm not gonna fight you on the fruit shirt. I really like that idea.
But why would a pineapple shirt be what he uses to try and get closer to his son?
I'm just using that because he can't
Weird question.
because he can't do the hair. He's not as tall as him. He's not going to rollerblade. That's just his way of trying to have some sort of common thing with him. It doesn't have to be that, but I don't think that they can look so similar.
Exactly, like one's comically shorter than dad, shorter than the son. Everyone think the son is the. Ooh. That's HSM 1 and 2 suck. I don't like saying that every single time.
Just call him HSN.
HSN Home Shopping Network.
Yep, HSN.
No, I like that idea.
Read what
Not
does
for
it say?
not for these characters though. He said like if they looked identical almost, but like one is comically shorter, so like the dad is shorter than the son, and everyone thinks the son is the dad. I like that for a supervillain duo, or even for like a crook duo.
Yeah.
Not these guys, since I want them to be like their differences are like part of the comedy that we're probably gonna rely on.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea that we will write down. Nova says, I feel like you took psychology in college, Catalina.
No, it's just what I do. It's just how I do it.
Hey, HSM 1 and 2 suck. While Joey starts the kind of the rough outlines of the dad, you want to give me some backstory on you? Because
that's dangerous territory, friend. That's
I'm
dangerous.
just curious. You haven't been on any of our other live streams, and you're very vocal and awesome and giving us great ideas. Yeah, where'd you hear about us? Where you come from?
And let us know, guys, what you think for the father. Keeping in mind everything that we've drawn for the son, how do you see the father? Because again, they can't have this like a real struggle for power. It's just trying things. Try it your way, try it my way. They can't fight too much.
And thank you guys so
They
much
don't work
for
well together.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you for all the suggestions for the son, because I can't reiterate enough how kind of blanked we were.
And what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've really found through these concept art live sessions that that really helps us write, knowing what a character looks like. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, but it really informs your character. So thank you so much for helping us define that son, because that's gonna help us a lot.
Yeah, thank you. So, and then also tell us, guys, what sort of attitude you think the dad has, because you can kind of figure out a little bit from looking at the son.
Okay, HSM1, I'm not gonna get anything out of you. Okay, I give up. The idea sounded cool, so I thought I would pop in. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Using skates with that hunchback. I feel like he should have a walking stick. Yeah. So hey, Joey, what are we going with? Are we doing like a hunchback type deal?
No, not at all.
He's just, like you said, trying to get a feel for him.
I like that kind, pathetic face. Yeah, HSM1. That's actually spot on for what we were going for with the personalities. The son is a prick and the dad's nice.
Wheelchair.
Guys, I feel like the wheelchair is way too sad.
He's not wheeling him around.
I don't think the son would wheel him around.
No.
That is a funny visual, though. A kid wheeling a dad around in a wheelchair and the kid's on rollerblades. So they're
I see him pushing him in front of him with the skates on.
Yeah, that's what yeah,
Yeah.
going fast.
What if his dad was kind of like a bully or something like that in his day in high school?
Pelswick. Oh, Pelswick. I think, okay.
But then wouldn't that give his dad too much autonomy, the way that y'all are wanting to write him?
That's just an idea.
He's not going to be Pelswick. We're not going to redo anything from Pelswick. No one liked Pelswick. No one watched Pelswick.
I thought that was a disease.
No, well, kind of.
It sounds
was
like
a show
it.
on Nickelodeon that ran for like 2 seasons about this kid in a wheelchair, and like the opening theme
Oh, isn't
song.
that Drake? Like in...
That's Degrassi after
Oh,
he got
sorry.
shot. That's the closest Drake's ever been to a gun. Let me see. I think the dad should be bald, and he should have a beard.
Yeah.
Balding? Okay.
Yeah. Do we like facial hair for him? The dad? Or no?
It depends, man, because here's the thing. The way that y'all have kind of outlined their relationship, facial hair makes him more tough.
Yeah.
It can make him more old, but then that makes him more pathetic. So
Yeah, kind of weathered.
So we can either, and if he's just gotten out of prison, are we going for a hardline dad, or are we going for the pathetic browbeaten dad? Again, we can go either way, but both ways are going to inform the way that he's going to look.
Well,
Did you want him coming out of prison?
Well, I mean, no.
Like
'cause
freshly?
even if he did get out of prison, he would have had to be out for half a year already because he'd been hanging out with his son. So I don't think that really has. And honestly, I don't even really want to dignify the dad with a stint in prison. I think that even makes him too tough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where's he been?
I think he's been trying to make ends meet on his own as a criminal, but that's how bad he is he can't even get caught as a criminal because he's so bad. Trying to make things happen for him, but it's like, I mean, you don't even get caught because you literally can't even get your foot in the door.
So what made him come back?
To me, I've always seen it as a means to an end. So, like, he's tried a lot of other things just to try and make money, and so finally he's resorting to this.
See, that gives the dad more of a conniving, autonomous role than someone that's getting browbeaten by their kid.
Possibly, but you could also make it to where it's his last resort versus it being...
In that case, it would be reluctant versus him willingly wanting to go with his son.
So I was thinking maybe that he's tried to get into crime unsuccessfully, and then ironically maybe his son coming and being a troublemaker has gotten him in further than he was able to get on his own.
Okay.
See
I
what
can
I
see
mean?
that.
Like the son putting
And
firecrackers...
that's why the son, yeah.
The
But in
son
that
putting
case-
firecrackers and, stuff is even closer than the dad's gotten to committing real crimes.
But if that's the case, then it seems like the dad would still have an idea about what being a bad guy is like. It's not like he would just assume that his son automatically knew everything about, or that he had the best idea about everything. So there's a situation here where we can't make the dad too pathetic
Yeah.
because the son...
We'll just lead him and, yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine if that's what we want to do. If we want to make the son essentially making his dad take the fall for everything every time. But at the same time, if his dad's been around trying to make ends meet and stuff like that as a bad guy this whole time, it doesn't, he would have his own idea about what being a bad guy is like.
I got some suggestions here.
Go for it.
Dylan says, I'm feeling a Philip Seymour Hoffman type of dad, a mope with a kind spirit that tries to connect with his son.
Yeah.
Rachel
Yeah.
says, Guy Fieri. just Guy Fieri.
Oh.
No, how that translates. Just Guy Fieri. Brent says maybe prison for tax evasion, something like that, like a white-collar criminal, like a money laundering. Maybe he was duped into that by the town's mobsters or something. Maybe he's like he's been their errand boy, but it's funny because he's like 45. History of committing crimes, settled now.
Ponzi scheme, money laundering,
Um,
something like that.
Hard crime, robbery, and theft. Dad does white-collar crime. The dad comes across innocent. So far, what I like the most, I think, is that maybe he got pinched doing low-level stuff for mobsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like how I think I saw like a Jay Leno video where he was talking about when the mob used to kind of run show business, and he was like, you had to be careful when you were doing a set in those bars, because if they were like, hey, run this across the street for me, he's like, then you were in. And, like, then you couldn't say no from then on. Like, you had to be careful what you said, who you accepted money from, or who you accepted a hug from.
What I always remember about these two characters is the dad just turning to the son and being like, so what were you like as a kid? We kind of have to remember, though, that he's doing this in part to get close to his son.
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's why I'm like, where's he been? That's why I always assumed him being in prison and having an idea about what being a bad guy was makes more sense than him just being somewhere else.
Well, then I think that there's a happy medium of him having been in prison, but
I
being
agree.
in prison for something that's, like, passive, like doing something for someone that, trying to get his foot in the door, and then he got pinched for it the first time out.
I
But
agree
it's still
with that.
okay.
So
It's not like if you were to get like $1,000, $2,000 and like moving violations, and then you get arrested and taken to jail. It's not like that type of crime where you do serve time, but it's for
Right.
something that's unpaid or something like that.
HSM 1 and 2 Sucks say they really like the sweater vest, and I agree with them. And I think his face is starting to look Guy Fieri, Philip Seymour Hoffman-ish, which I like.
Jack Black.
The hair especially. I think was that an intentional Guy Fieri nod?
no, it was to try and make him look kind of like his son.
Yeah, well that's weird because there was an idea thrown out like that, like have an inverse of the son's hair also on the dad. And then Nova had an inspired idea that's kind of a spin-off, like similar to mine, which is maybe he was just like a getaway driver for crime, so he doesn't really have a lot of knowledge of evil schemes, just for the people he worked for.
Oh, and because he's an idiot, they're like, he'll keep his mouth shut.
Yeah. So I think that's where we're headed. Is he ended up being kind of a henchman that wasn't too good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was like, Goon is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But that means that he's involved in crime in some way. So that means that both of these guys, him wanting to reconnect with his son, is by bringing or using their connections to get more into the underground world. Is that right?
Yeah.
I kind of see him almost wanting to make a stab of it on his own. They're wanting to make a go. He's trying to do his own thing, you know, like with his own son.
I think that's right.
They're trying to do it their own way. If that's gonna be, that's how I see it.
I think that's right. I think that's absolutely right, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, you know how we were talking about facial hair makes people look tough?
Yeah.
Myself being a prime example.
Yeah.
That and all the.
Stop. Okay. No, anyways, we were talking about how facial hair makes people look tough. One second, guys. We were talking about how facial hair makes people look tough. Sometimes, though, it can, if it's just barely enough, it can demasculate someone.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel said just a little soul patch. I think she's still harping on this Guy Fieri thing. And I think it's funny because sometimes when you see someone attempt to have a little bit of facial hair, it makes them look kind of more like a pansy.
That looks disgusting.
Right? Yeah, give him a disgusting tiny... Look at that. We're essentially... That's an animated Guy Fieri right there.
That's disgusting.
The wide nose and the brow look crazy.
You know, I kind of want his forehead to slant back more.
Yeah. Well, Joey, also, see
go.
how there's like a lot of empty real estate on his face? I think that's what makes him look like Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's really good.
Sweater vest.
It's like his head, like his surface area of his head is bigger than the features that are on it.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to do some quick drawing. Do y'all want to see him like this? Where he's got like a wife beater on? Or do y'all want to see him with like more like... The thing is about this guy, I either see him in like a t-shirt. He doesn't look like, well, if we make him too mobsterish, he leans more towards Vito.
Yes.
And we can't do that.
You know those shirts that are like how Uncle Hank would wear in Breaking Bad? They're like the big button-downs that are short-sleeved and they have the panel of color.
Oh,
they're
called Guayabera?
Yeah, the shirts. 2 big stripes of color down.
Yeah, they're called worker shirts, I think.
They're big long sleeve shirts, but they're button ups.
Well, they're short sleeves, aren't they? But they're button ups. They're almost like bowling league shirts.
They do kind of look like, because I don't see the color palette being very bright on him.
Mm-mm.
If the son's gonna take up the color, then it has to be more simplistic on the dad's side.
I agree.
And that's looking very Guy Fieri. All we need now is the chain and the glasses on the back of his head.
I'm gonna try and...
Joey, can you maybe shrink the soul patch just a tiny bit?
Sure.
I agree. Maybe, it looks a tiny bit too beardy right now. I think if it was a little smaller. And I agree, HSM 1 and 2 suck. Not a sleeveless shirt, because that's going to make him look too much like a slob. And the idea is to make him look pathetic.
Brent said something about Burn Notice. I don't know what that is.
Burn Notice was a show on
Brent, get out of here with your
TBS.
Burn Notice.
Oh, it was on TBS?
Brent, you keep making suggestions like that, you're going to get a burn notice from me.
What does that mean?
Probably burn down the house.
Yeah. Now, he's my date to Power Rangers later, so I might stand him up.
Dude, are you excited about training?
I'm so excited about Power Rangers. Not about training, but excited about seeing Megazords, about seeing Elizabeth Banks ham it up, about seeing Bryan Cranston as a weird pin art Zordon. It's going to be awesome.
Bryan Cranston is Zordon?
Yeah, but it's not like the big fat face in the tube. It's like pin art. Like, you know, you stick your face through one of those things. Yeah. It's like that, but it's like shifting and it's like slide art. You're a Power Ranger.
So kind of like
They have just.
If you saw Man of Steel, it's
Man of Steel.
Yeah,
that's
like
exactly
that
what
weird
I was saying.
sand kind of technology.
They've destroyed everything.
You want to put that on the back of the DVD? They've destroyed everything.
They
can use that quote.
That's the exact quote about the crew.
No,
they destroyed everything.
That's funny because for Space Ghost, I think for the box set, they did all the negative reviews on the back. And it was hilarious. So if we get any negative reviews for the crew, which probably not, but...
It didn't last long enough.
Yeah, it didn't last long enough. Should have had more hijabs. HSM 1 and 2 suck.
I can't believe you say his whole screen name every
how am
time.
How am I supposed to abbreviate that? I've thought about it in my head, but
Just
I can't.
Call him Zach for Zac Efron.
Okay. All right, Zach. You know, he's not going to stick around for long if I keep calling him Zach.
I'm not going to stick around long if you keep calling him by his whole screen name. Okay, so what are we thinking, guys, for his shirt?
Was it Nova? Because I saw good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but everyone that I've talked to kind of seemed underwhelmed. I heard Kong was really cool in it, but I heard the human characters left some to be desired. They didn't spend as long conceptualizing them as we were, apparently.
Really perfecting these guys.
Dylan, shut up. TBS, very funny.
That's pretty good.
HSM 1 and 2 suck. What name did your master give you? Because you didn't just tell me, and then I can call you that. He said, call me by the name my master gave me. I like this guy.
That's dark.
Remember when you guys really wanted to shift away from when everyone was saying they wanted me to adopt them because you got jealous?
No, it's just weird when you call people your babies.
I didn't say that. I said they're my children, and they said they said Uncle Miles and Aunt
Miles,
Catalina.
we need to focus.
See, they're always trying to wash it away. They're just jealous, guys. There was like 7 messages of you guys wanting me to adopt you.
This is how it is writing with him too. I'm one over here just like writing everything.
I'm not gonna call you that. Call me by the name my master gave me. I said, what is it? High School Musical 1 and 2 suck. That makes it even longer.
That makes it even longer.
Oranges. You want some oranges?
What did his eyes look like?
I like those. With beady.
I'm just trying to think of the guy who's sitting in the front seat of a car. What kind of mope are they gonna get to do this?
Joey, that is the exact shirt I was talking about.
Yeah.
Here's a guayabera.
Guayabera.
That's right.
Nova Nightingale. I went for the monsters and the wasting of character, and it delivered. That whole Kong and the main girl thing was overshadowed, which I enjoyed. Plus the scene after. What was the after credit scene? Because I didn't. What?
This.
No, I'm interacting with the people. Tell me what the after credit scene was. Because I keep hearing that there was an after credit scene. Did it have Godzilla in it, or was it just about Kong?
Fingerless gloves, Rachel said.
Man, Rachel is just knocking it out of the park.
Well, she was the one that wanted the soul patch smaller. She getting a little greedy with it. She said just a little soul patch, and then we put it on. And then she said smaller soul patch, so we made it smaller. Rachel, you fingerless gloves for the kid or for the dad? The dad, it might be funny. He was wearing like Boulder gloves all the time.
It's very Karl Lagerfeld if they give it to the kid. Uncle Carl.
So what was the after credit scene?
She can't spoil
She
for
said she
everyone.
can't spoil it for everyone.
Good on you. Good on you.
Sorry, Nova. I won't ask you any more questions ever.
No. Tech Nova.
Tech Nova. That's
Sorry,
correct.
Tech Nova. Thanks for solving all our tech problems earlier. Oh, don't apologize, Rachel. It's fine.
Oh wait, is that why she said it?
She said, I'm thinking both. Fingerless gloves on both? It would be funny because bowler gloves always scream middle-aged man to me.
They really
You
do.
know?
You know,
I would like it if they had like a matching necklace, like the dad gave it to him. Like this is our family, you know. This is for family.
Family
is
necklace.
there a family crest?
This is our family crest. What is
Well,
it?
see, the gloves could honestly be the touch that Catalina was talking about him wanting to emulate his son. It might even be funny if maybe in the first scene. It would be funny if in the first scene he doesn't have something, and then in one of the later scenes he does. Like he picked it, like he just.
Like he picks it up. He picks them up.
Yeah. There's a really quaint little moment in Avengers 2 where they have to explain how Vision gets his cape, and he just kind of looks at Thor really quick, and then he just generates a cape as he walks away, and it's like, oh, that was just a tiny little moment. So something like that.
That's how they wrote their way out of that one.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, because there's no reason an android should have a cape, so they had to.
Why was he red?
Well, because he came from this like birthing matrix thing, so he was like, kind of like fleshy.
Yeah. By the way, I watched Civil War. It was very good.
Really awesome, right?
Yes.
Spider-Man is awesome, and Black Panther was cool. I thought I was gonna get sick of all that Winter Soldier crap, but he was really, really cool. Oh, did you like the twist at the end that he killed Tony Stark's parents?
Honestly, I never saw it coming because I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that scene.
And if you look at it, I mean, it's two heroes fighting. It's kind of the same movie as BVS, but Captain America Civil War literally ends so small. It's like, hey, you killed my mom, I'm mad at you, let's punch each other. Whereas Batman vs. Superman gets bloated and disgusting.
I've never seen any of those movies for all of our people here with us. I've never seen any of them.
So Rachel, I think we got the chain wallet on
The son.
The son.
I think she's fighting for it to be on the
She
dad
wants
too.
on that. She wants like a motif that extends along both characters.
And that's why I thought a necklace would be a fitting touch, but it's also because something that he would give to his son, like, we're going to do this as a family. Like, we're going to become the next great family.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, what if it's like family, right? And the kid's like, yeah.
Because you weren't there for me.
Yeah, it's like, what does that mean? We've known each other for 6 months.
You know what's the most important thing?
And you know what the most important thing is? Family.
I'm gonna make the dad reaching out and putting a arm on his son.
On his son's shoulder?
There we
barely
go.
missing it.
Oh, that's pretty funny actually.
Right.
Let me-
Look, he's just barely arm distance away to where he might not be able to reach.
Let me actually move him back to where he was
Yeah.
because I think that would be funnier.
The son's
There
like
he is.
one hand length away from being able to be touched.
That's
What are they
very
saying?
good.
Matching, yeah. So, what do you, Joey? What do you think would be good that's matching? It doesn't seem gimmicky because I don't see the dad having a chain wallet, but I do see them sharing some kind of a crest.
Well,
I think the fingerless gloves is closer than the wallet. I think.
The fingerless gloves are good. I do like the well. It doesn't have to be a crest. See, that's why.
That is so sad.
That's kind of why I like the idea of them coming from like a good crime family. It's just that these guys are awful.
Or is this the last of it?
Yeah, exactly. They're like the worst. Let's see.
The leftovers. Dad with the hover hand. That's right, Dylan. I'll hit you later for those Tim and Eric tickets. By the way, I still got you.
Who's with us right now, Mouse?
Right now we have Dylan, Rachel, Nova, and it doesn't always show everyone. It says 8 people are watching, but it only lists like 4, so I think other people are watching. I think High School Musical 1 and 2 Sucks is still watching as well. What a sad looking dad. Okay, so we got fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
Hope you're satisfied, Rachel McEwen.
Rachel McEwen. Rachel, so how do you know Miles?
Stop. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We airing dirty laundry because you got Catalina with the and you got you with the and you got you with the Rachel. It's fine. We're designing brick and now they're not called brick and brick. See, this is awesome. This is what we were talking about with the names. Is that look at those 2 characters? That's not brick and brick.
No, it's not.
It's like Raphael and
No.
David or
it's
something.
Rafa.
I want them to have really because remember when you said that really funny thing, we were talking about
What?
all the Santa's reindeer. You're like instead of being
His name's Johnny
it's like,
and Danny.
this
and
is Joey, Danny, Michael,
we got
and
Johnny
Michael
and
was the one that made me
Michael.
laugh. It's because the other one sounded like, oh yeah, generic mobster
And
name.
then it's like Michael.
Michael. But it's like that's what an Italian would. I mean, Austin's middle name is Michael, so Joey, Donnie, Michael.
We got Joey
A
and Donnie.
reindeer named Michael. So I think even though we have crazy names like Zang Beckley, I think if you like pepper in just precision like snipe normal names like that, it makes it really
Precision
funny.
snipe.
Kind of like Leroy. That was
Leroy.
a stroke of nomenclature genius.
And that was all me.
Yeah, Rachel, don't even go say about the UT thing because I never saw you at UT. You apparently saw me once, but you were too good to say hi. It's whatever.
Oh, I think that was the time you were getting loaded into the back of the car.
When was I getting loaded in the back
You remember?
of the car?
Oh, that's right. You don't remember.
I
Pledge
don't
week.
remember that. One of my residents got loaded. Remember Tim? I told you about Tim.
Oh, the H guy.
The H guy, yeah. He had it. He was hiding it in his mattress.
Shut up.
I was editing a short film though in the computer lab.
We went to 9th grade together. Oh.
Oh wait, hey,
So we went to school together. Cool.
yeah, she was in my speech class. She gave a speech about sharks. I remember when she handed out gummy sharks.
You remember that because there was food involved, right?
Joe, are you gonna have to shrink the dad so it doesn't look like the kid's floating?
No. I think this shirt needs to be longer. So his crotch has to be like right below the shirt or maybe even covered up by the shirt.
Ooh, HSM 1 and 2 suck. That's kind of similar to what you said the other day when they have really similar names that
Yeah.
are just like maybe 1 or 2 letters long.
And that's why Brick and Burke felt kind of good too because it was close enough. It was
Right.
one syllable. It ended with the. It started with the B and ended with the K. Brick, Burke.
Yes.
It felt good.
See, but stuff like this, like when you like Michael, Nova said Truman. Right? Truman is a funny name.
Truman
Something
is
like that.
Well, is that the kid's name?
It could
Seemed like
a
it would be
name.
the dad's
A
name.
name like that would only be funny if he went by something else.
Yeah,
A
see,
way
we're
of
even-
shortening it or
we're even getting
something
closer.
like that.
Dawn and Donnie, something like that.
We
Something
got,
a
we
little
got Danny and Donnie and
Danny and Donnie.
Let's see.
Daniel and Donald. Dan and Donnie.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them both shorter so that I can scale them correctly.
that dad looks so.
Such a
Weird.
sad guy. I know, like I
It's-
wouldn't want to be in
To
the
me,
room
it's
with
the
him.
brows, the eyes, and the nose. That all makes it weird.
It's that all his facial features are like spread apart.
They're round.
I know, yeah.
They're all round.
Well, he's older.
But it also makes him look kind of more like a mope.
I'm gonna have like a Joey bragging moment for a second. Continually impressed by his ability to give impressions of real world type people in a cartoonish way. Like, I've seen this type of guy before, but I wouldn't be able to describe it. But somehow he was able to illustrate it, and that makes it funnier because it's like a real world idea but animated.
He's cute, and he fits the.
He's a little cute character.
He kind of fits the style of the whole show. Let me make him a little wider. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Just barely. There we go. Let's make him. Bam.
Truman and Theodore.
God, that kid looks like a little douchebag. I love that character. I love the design. Those Last Son of Krypton glasses were a good call.
I see him rolling around and like shaking like candy into his mouth.
Yeah,
He's like
Pop
rolling
Rocks.
around.
I like him.
His wallet has Velcro, so he can
Yeah.
he can never grab money without it being like a whole ordeal.
I want him to roll in a frame and break, and then the pop rock slide into his mouth.
I feel like he needs a skull shirt or something
That's
like
weird
that.
because Brent earlier said like a Slipknot or like some kind of like a death metal like type shirt. I mean, you just have so little real estate under that vest, but that
You'll
is a
see it at
detail you
some
could
point,
add,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he should have a. That just seems like the type of stupid punkish like look that he would want. Okay, the dad's pretty much done. I like that his gloves are driving gloves. Because he's.
It matches, yeah, because he was a driver. Does the dad have one of those old kind of like Italian hats?
Yeah, we can give him a hat.
Let's look up hats, Miles.
Let me. Yeah, go ahead and find some
Google
for
it, Miles.
reference. Because I
Never
was thinking
mind.
about giving him penny loafers or something like that.
Pennies, I think, are gonna be for I like them on Zang, but let me find.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Man, he just looks so pathetic.
Yeah. Let's see what you got there. Yeah, those driving gloves are good. Bowling gloves, but they're actually driving gloves because he's a driver. That's great. Oh, Kurt Lewin.
Who's that?
I don't know if this is real or not. Yo, Miles, former District 3 football player here. Just wondering if you've got any tips for staying in shape and working out from home. That's gotta be a troll. That can't be real, is it?
Who's
Kurt
that?
Lewin, let me see.
Who's Kurt Lewin?
Let's see. Kurt Lewin, I'm gonna need some backstory on you.
What do you call it, backstory?
I don't know. Maybe because we're writing so much lately. We're talking about backstory for characters. I see everyone as a character.
Okay. What did I? Let's grab this.
None of this is helping. See, I thought maybe something like this, like one of those, like as a driver.
Like a cabbie or a newsie.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's see. If I make it too big, he looks like a French. Like that?
No. You know what? It'll be something he maybe just throws on when he drives. Oh, why am I getting pictures of Johnny Depp in hats?
Nova 9 sells. I got some tips. Just do it.
Nova.
That's
killing
pretty killing it, Nova. You're doing pretty good. I mean, I would start giving tips, but I don't know if it's a joke, and also I don't work out at home.
Where do you work out?
24-hour fitness.
Oh, what a plug. They pay you for that?
No.
Oh.
I just got drafted for my membership like 2 days ago, so apparently not. Hey, Patricia, what's up? Okay, I know Kurt Lewin is. I don't know if this is a coordinated thing. I mean,
Kurt's a. Well, never mind.
and I can't even click on his name. Hi, Patricia. We're designing a father and a son criminal team.
Hello, Patricia. Hey.
The son is kind of a punk. The dad is kind of nebbish and ineffectual. And they've only kind of known each other for 6 months because they were estranged up until now.
Recently reunited.
Yeah. We're putting the finishing touches. We're probably not going to color them. We've only got like 10 more minutes left.
Yeah.
But we're getting close. The dad took longer than the son did. The son we kind of thought of the 90s punk.
The dad looks like he just got out of a bowling alley.
He does.
And he hopped in the car and was like, I gotta go pick up my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Gotta cut the game short today, guys. I'm gonna go pick up my son.
I'm spending time with the kid today. What? Yeah. Yeah.
What? You got a kid?
You got a kid?
I know, right?
Looks just like me. Strong, handsome. Strong, handsome, smart, just like his old dad. And then you show up and you got this like a-hole kid.
Stop, because we don't have time for that scene, but I want to write it now.
It's funny though, right?
That sounds like a DVD extra, like a 5-minute scene. I'm gonna go pick up my son. What? You got a kid?
You got a kid?
What are
It's like his dad.
what are the dad's friends like?
Tall, strong, strong. Well, now I just think that he's in a bowling alley because someone.
His only friends are ones through organized sports.
Sports in crime.
Yeah.
Hey, Becca, welcome back.
Hey, Becca.
I kind of like.
Return. Hope you had a great time in Europe, Becca.
Yeah, and I hope you like your new profile page on the website under cast.
Yeah, we kept it consistent across both.
You hanging with Theo.
Alright.
Look at that dad. Not even touching the shoulder.
He's
Can't
trying though. He wants to get close.
Miles, I know you are wearing some kind of secret suit that hides your true identity. A golden retriever with a human head. Yeah, I'd like to add a caveat to that. A golden retriever puppy with a human head. I wasn't a full-grown, I just a little baby
So you're
puppy.
just dragging around a human head?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's too
Because
heavy
you're
for
a
me.
puppy.
Dude. That's why that picture I'm propping it up on Austin. I can't hold it up myself.
That's why you had to work out at home.
Yeah, I had to work out
Become
from home,
big.
build these arms, and that's my secret. Hey, Brandon's here. Hey, Brandon, what's up? Europe was awesome, and I like my page. Thank yeah, Becca. We're glad we could get you. Well, Catalina's the one that designed it.
Yeah. You up with Theo. Alright, guys, so just a reminder, Miles fan art.
Oh yeah. So reminder about fan art. It's still March. If you listen to a couple podcasts ago, we're having a fan art giveaway contest to where anyone can submit fan art. It's not a competition. We're just gonna do a drawing at the end of the month, and we are giving away a really nice unopened set of like art pens in different colors, and they have refillable ink cartridges and everything.
They're Kohinoor.
Kohinoor radiograph, and it's like a pen set with ink and everything. Really nice, unopened. And yeah, so just submit fan art, tag at us on Twitter or tag us on Instagram.
So it's at artifact_media, ARTEFACT_media on Twitter. And then for Instagram, it's Artifact Production. You can also go to our website, artifactproduction.com. And we do still have 2 roles currently open for our principal characters. We have both Jack and Mo.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know anyone that would be a good fit, you think, recommend it to them, or you can do it yourself. We already have, again, Becca cast as Maddie and Theo Von cast as Dane.
Looking for our Jack and our Mo.
Yeah.
So, any character that we've already drawn or established in the previous live streams, or a character of your own creation, because all the characters in the previous live streams you guys have helped us make.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and so it's not a competition. We're just going to do a random drawing, and every single entry gets put on our website under the fan art page with your name. And fine, I do the body parts that I really want to come up. I find a way to do them twice a week.
You went straight into working
No,
out.
because they're saying, what's the answer to Kurt Lewin's question? And then he's like, you tell him, HSM1. They really want to know, I guess.
feel like he just logged out and he went into a different one because he disappeared and suddenly he's returned.
I really think it's
on
my
the heels
friends
of
Lucas
that.
and Eric, honestly. And they're known for trolling live streams, but
That's what they're known for.
they always have one up on their computer every time we go over to their house. And just
Are they the
different ones.
twins?
Yeah, they still play RuneScape, and they're really into
I've
the
heard
online.
stories about y'all.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. So I wouldn't surprise me if it was them.
That truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday is back and biceps. Monday is chest and tries. Tuesday is legs, but that never happens. Wednesday is shoulders and traps. Thursday is buys and tries again because arms, and then Friday is chest and lats because I like to separate my back between lats and then just like the mid back.
I can't believe you really went into great detail about this. If you just admitted that they're trolling you, why did you give in to the trolls?
someone might find some use out of this, and then Saturday's rest day because it's the weekend. I'm
No
a
one believes that.
Party animal.
Miles, you're gonna be seeing Dave Chappelle soon.
Eric says I'm right here, biscuit head. My tattoo is
What's all this interest in Miles?
I said, what's your tattoo of?
Yeah,
Brandon, we're working on body every single day. Don't give me crap about body. Austin and I are working on that album every day. It's our concept album. My tattoo is it's like a tribal design of the chant that all the prisoners chant in The Dark Knight Rises when Bruce Wayne's climbing out of the pit when they're saying D-Shape Basara. And so I got that kind of like tribal and cool looking on my arm because I'm a nerd. I'm just so nerdy. I'm a quirky girl, comic book girl.
What does that mean?
That's just his
No.
inner dialogue.
HSM 1 and 2 suck. No, Body isn't the soundtrack for the show. Body is an electronic concept album that my friend Austin and I committed to making when we were seniors in high school, and everyone always asks us where it is because we made a lot of promises, and it hasn't come out yet, but it will. We work on it every single day. Back to the drawings. Let's stop trolling Miles.
I can't believe that went on as long as it did.
I'm not gonna perform
that
a
was
song.
painful.
You're asking me too many questions. Patricia, you're not like all the other girls. You're right, Patricia. I'm quirky.
She wrote so edgy.
Yeah, I'm pretty edgy.
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel? Where's Nova?
Well,
Where's Becca?
Rachel sent a message. She said, sorry for all my bad ideas. And I was like, no, like 75% of them made it in. Nova's trying to take the attention back to Catalina. She says, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Blue.
Why'd you put so much thought into
Because it is the color that you have like criminals wear in court because it's trustworthy.
What?
Yeah.
Why that? Not because of the sky or because of the ocean?
Because blue is a disarming and trustworthy color.
That's a weird
I mean, I
way
agree about the psychology. I'm just saying that's weird that's the reason why it's your favorite color.
Yeah, it is. Because it has a great effect on people.
Well, is that what that webcam's trying to get my trust and then it just cuts out?
No.
I can't believe the webcam stayed on the last
right,
time.
the last time.
It actually stayed on.
When I was like, no,
It's a bigger troll than HSM 1 and 2. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks. I'm glad I could give you some fitness tips. God, this was like the best live stream we've had so far, but it was also kind of the worst because I can't tell who's
What are you
trolling.
talking about? We had Captain Gunn already.
Yeah, Captain Gunn was probably
No, this
the
was-
best.
we-
And Dansby, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dansby
Dansby
was great,
was
but
pretty
this one we
good.
had the most
The most questions about me.
No.
That's what it is.
We had
That's
like
exactly what it is.
we had like
exactly what it
like
is.
a dozen viewers at a time. We had the most people giving. Even now, we still have like everyone.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate
Thank y'all
it.
so much. Y'all made it much less stressful.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you guys. We really, it's a task to get this set up and to think about it.
And to go through it.
nudging each other under tables and elbowing each other, telling each
And
other.
unplugging cameras with
Yeah.
feet.
Being like, shut up, y'all need to talk.
You
You
need to
gotta,
talk more. We'll do this. We'll do it live.
we'll do it live. That's exactly what we do.
Webcam sucks.
Webcam sucks.
Thank you guys
So-
very much.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Okay, HSM 1 and 2 suck. This is the last bit of attention I'm going to give you. He said, my favorite color is black for hijabs.
Oh.
It's a lot of H talk.
So, H talk. Nova Nightingale said, I'm here just chilling and sweet. That is a very new description of why blue is a favorite. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Nova's the best.
Nova
Yeah.
Nightingale said, Uncle Miles, still waiting to see an AMV. What's AMV?
Oh, Miles doesn't make the AMVs. I do. Anime music videos, bruh.
Oh yeah,
Get on
that's
it.
Joey. That was before my time.
Why don't you do it?
Because I don't really...
What's your favorite anime? Why don't you do one?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Well, that was a good save. I can't believe you pulled that out of nowhere.
He was either gonna say that or Cowboy Bebop.
Oh.
An
Do I have
oldie,
it
an
around
oldie,
here?
but a goodie.
The only ones that
oldie.
Joey has mentioned. That's what I named.
Hey Joey, would you pull up before you completely
Yeah,
end it,
yeah.
Can you pull up that picture
Yeah, thanks Becca and Nova. I'm on your side on that
so
one.
people can see
Come
it?
on, HSM 1 and 2 suck. Keep it classy.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like people to see it just for a second.
Real quick, let me save the dad and son. By the way, I cleaned up the son a little bit. He's gonna look really good.
He looks like such a piece of crap.
Oh, he's not that bad, man. Yeah, I'll pull it up in just a sec.
Okay,
let me,
thank you.
Let me give that up.
Oh my bad, I'm sorry.
And
He
I wanna.
said this, and then Becca said, family-friendly Screech.
Okay, there we go. All right.
That's exactly what it is.
Catalina wanted me to pull this up, so I will.
I look at it all the time and I want you guys to see it just for a second.
Let me see
This
if I can
is
find
something
it.
else that is being worked on currently.
Yeah, this is a comic that I'm working on. It's called My Exu. It's what's it called? I mean, it's gonna redefine the anime genre, as Miles would say.
It's gonna redefine. It's gonna set new standards.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is another thing that I've been working on for a while. Right now the crew is clearly taking priority, but it's gonna be a lot of work. So I work on this every once in a while whenever I get tired of working on other stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see it because it's also drawn by Joey, the creator, an illustrator for the crew, but it's a different style.
Oh,
So
yeah,
just
for
showing
sure.
you kind of what all goes on.
Yeah, so thanks for all that. Let me switch back to. Let me close that real quick. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. And one more. And that should do it.
Awesome.
Okay, so let me finish up.
Nova says, what is that? Can I voice it? Comic dubs. Yeah, we can do a motion comic, and we can have you voice it.
I was actually going to make it a motion comic just because I was like, it's going to take way too long to actually animate all this.
Just making fan art.
Oh, thanks, Becca. Making fan art. Is it of Maddie?
Is it of yourself?
Yourself?
Becca?
Becca?
Huh?
Blurring the lines between art and reality here. Dylan said, I'm big on these plugs. He likes your plug. Oh yeah, I forgot how detailed the hair is in that one shot. That's
It's
insane.
beautiful.
Like every strand.
All right, we've got the dad and son done. Now, do we have a name?
Not as of right now.
They're gonna look so good.
They're gonna look amazing.
I like them.
Yeah,
they
no.
came out really good.
Thank you
man.
so much, guys. We
Really,
don't-
thank you guys very much for sticking with us through all of this.
Yeah, we had writer's block on these two characters in particular, and this really helps.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, thank you.
awesome.
We're still gonna have to come up with names, but I mean, it's gonna be exponentially easier now that we know what they look like. So.
Like I said, you'll see. So that definitely means it's Maddie.
I can't wait to see it, Becca.
Yeah.
I still have your original fan art as my background.
Yeah, he does. Of Maddie.
Oh, is
Our
that
girl
it?
Maddie. Yeah, I think that's it.
Hold on, I kind of want to give him a collared bottom to his pants. There we go. I kind of like that. And maybe pleat on the side. Yeah, that looks real good. Maybe I can give him a zigzag or something down his arm to insinuate hair.
No, but what are you talking about? Are you saying that the audio is bad, or are you making some kind of a joke? She keeps saying the mice are chewing on the mic cord.
Oh, it very well could
And
be.
then she said they're
noise.
screaming in dying pain, but no one else is saying anything
Wait,
about it.
I
So
don't understand.
that's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Becca.
And someone else sounds like death right now.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry if the audio is bad. I mean,
Okay, I need to.
well, we're about to
Kill
log
it.
out anyway.
Okay, all right. Sorry, guys.
We'll listen to
Sorry.
the live stream and see what happened, and we'll try and diagnose what
How
it was.
weird. Just now, again, we have problems. What
We
the?
said, yeah, the audio is scary.
Go the audio.